guys, and welcome back to FFB Talk. Before we get started, we'd like to kindly ask you to like and subscribe and tell a friend as it boosts our channel, helps our channel grow. But without further ado, let's get into this video.
Yes, it's been a long time since this video, but the final Premier League day was done today, and I mean, wow, what a last day that was! I mean, we've gone Leicester relegated. They won in the league about 9 years ago. No, not 9, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. In Europa League a few years ago. Seven was it? In Europa League a few years ago. And now look where they are in the Championship. I mean, wow. I mean, where do we start?
I mean, should we start off big or should we start off small?
Let's start off small and go to the big.
All right. So Man United solidifying that third place. That's I'm really gassed actually. I'm really happy with that third place. I mean, if you were to tell me third place at the start of the season, especially after we lost against Brighton, Brentford, in
that way, yeah.
I would have bitten your arm off. So
yeah,
to finish third place, that was it's been a good season with Carabao Cup and obviously FA Cup final next Saturday. Well, this coming Saturday actually.
Yeah. I mean,
good times being a United fan.
Yeah, it's looking up for United. And then you got Newcastle solidifying top four, obviously. They've already done that, but they got fourth place with a draw against Chelsea today. It wasn't a bad little... I mean, they should have won that because Chelsea are absolutely awful. But, I mean, same old Chelsea. Trippier's their third top highest goal scoring against at Stamford Bridge. I mean, that was an own goal. So, I mean, what does that say for Chelsea?
The lesser said the better about Chelsea, really, this year.
Yeah. We moved to Man City where they lost 1-0, but it wasn't expected to win because they didn't have their full starting lineup out, and they got two finals coming up ahead. It wasn't.
I mean, nobody cares really.
No one does. Arsenal won 5-0, but it's a lot of teams playing without pressure that are winning now. 5-0 Arsenal. Southampton drawing a 4-4. Drawing 4-4.
Yeah,
not a bad little draw for them. Leicester winning 2-1, but that couldn't be enough. Crystal Palace drawing. Aston Villa beating Brighton to get that Conference League spot. And also Tottenham beating Leeds 4-1.
Yeah, but I mean, the biggest result, I guess, of the day has to be Everton's, isn't it? Everton's 1-0 win over Bournemouth. That Decore goal as well, screamer.
I mean, what a screamer. And I mean, Everton, if I saw them go down, it'd be really good times for me because I'm a Liverpool fan. But then the Merseyside derby I still won. So
I know deep down inside, mate. You'd be devastated if they went down.
Oh, no chance, not in a million years. But we see obviously Leicester go down, which is a surprise, and obviously Southampton. But let's go on to that Southampton 4-4 draw. Liverpool were 2-0 up, and then Southampton went 4-2 up.
4-2 up, yeah, one stage, yeah.
And then it was a 4-4 in the end. I mean, Roberto Firmino was farewell. It's not surprising that he scored because it's just written in the stars that he's going to score.
Yeah.
But a farewell for James Ward-Prowse, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, imagine players like Ward-Prowse, players like Yuri Tielemans, players like who else is a big name going down?
Maddison.
I mean, basically most of the Leicester team.
Yeah, literally. You got Ndidi, Vardy,
Johnny Evans as well, Harvey Barnes.
Oh, Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, I mean, big names going down this season. It's sad to see. I would like to say those players would move on, but especially now they're going to be much cheaper now that Leicester have gone down. But I'm not sure because I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the Leicester players will stay? Or?
Nah, I always see literally no one staying. I mean,
how I see it, I think if Leicester don't go back up like this coming season, I think they're going to be stuck in the Championship for a good few years. Sadly,
I don't see Maddison staying one season in the Championship. I don't see Vardy. I don't see Tielemans and Ndidi.
You know what? I was thinking to myself, Vardy again. I can't really see him in the Championship, but he's been so loyal to Leicester.
Yeah,
that it's possible. I reckon I think he'll stay with Leicester even if they're in the Championship.
Oh,
he's been so loyal.
Yeah, it's getting to the age now where maybe he won't move and just stay with Leicester. Yeah. But obviously, for Southampton, it was 25 points in the end for them, which is horrible. 3 home wins all season. I mean, Where do you see Ward-Prowse going?
Exactly, that's the thing. I mean, I don't know. What are the rumors saying?
There's been no rumours though. That's the thing. You thought there'd be rumours about James Ward-Prowse, but they all want 1 more year from Ward-Prowse. I mean, it's surprising, but also Leeds, they've gone down. Who's going to stay from Leeds? Rodrigo, will he stay?
Rodrigo has to go, I think. I think it's too good for them. Patrick Bamford, again, I don't think he would stay, but he's
not good enough.
I've seen him play in the Championship many times, so maybe he'll just firm it.
Jack Harrison, not a bad signing. And obviously, we've got Gnonto, we've got McKennie.
Gnonto as well. Gnonto's very good.
McKennie, and even Tyler Adams. I mean, there's
Tyler Adams,
they're American National League players, and they're in the Championship. I mean, it's not looking good for the teams relegated. But I mean, Everton, I can't believe they stayed up.
You know what it was? This season, the Premier League was weird because teams such as Bournemouth, they did better than expected. Fulham, especially, that's the one that really hits out. Even Brentford to an extent. I know last season was good for them, but what some teams do,
This season's even better for them.
Yeah, this season's even better. But what some teams do, what I've seen is they have a decent, pretty good first season. Then second season they drop off. Remember Sheffield United?
Yeah.
Remember Huddersfield Town?
Yeah, Huddersfield. Yeah.
Yep. Just a few examples. Teams that had a pretty good first season, but then second season they just something wasn't right and they ended up going down.
I mean, Brentford were only 3 points off Europa League, so it can't be a bad season for them, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, next season I suspect will be a little bit tougher, especially without having Ivan Toney until like January. But Brentford, they'll find a way. They'll find a way.
Yeah. I mean, we've got Aston Villa in the Conference League, Brighton in the Europa League. How do you reckon they will plan out in the Thursday nights and 2 Thursday nights? Yeah.
I think Villa. I reckon Villa will actually put up a decent fight. In conference, I expect them to do well. Brighton, that's the one I really want to see actually.
Yeah.
Because if it's the same Brighton from this season, I'm gonna say it now. I think they're good enough to make top 8, the final 8. If it's a Brighton, I don't know. I don't see them having, as good a season as this season. I think Brighton they'll fall off a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
They could even be a Leicester.
Potentially. I mean, I hope not.
Later, no. But if they get rid of Encicio, Casado, McAllister's obviously hopefully coming to Liverpool. Evan Ferguson. There's some big names that could leave.
Yeah, I mean, you say that, but already big names have already left, and look at them now. I mean, we look at the names like Mark Correa. That one stands out. He left, and they're still balling without him. Leandro Trossard left, and Brighton is still doing well. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, De Zerbi's done a brilliant job. Honestly, he's done a brilliant job.
He's done a good job with them, and I think he's managed the season for me, De Zerbi.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But to wrap up the video, what a mad season! And we'll be with you next time in probably maybe July for the transfer rumours. So, see you next time, and goodbye.